The Secrets of Life with Suvas, Agam.
Namaskar friends, welcome to the Secrets of Life. I'm really happy today because we have a beautiful guest all the way from Canada here in Nepal, and we'll talk about Tantra and its impact in life, in business, and we'll talk the holistic part of Tantra today with Master Nila. Let's welcome her. Welcome to the show.
Namaste,
thank you very much.
Namaste, namaste.
Thank you very much for this honor.
Thank you so much.
Really happy to have you in our show. The name of our show is The Secrets of Life.
Beautiful.
And,
very nice.
We try to talk about the secrets hidden on our philosophy, in our darshan,
100%, yes.
in Eastern philosophy and West also.
Yes.
We try to juxtapose between all the culture and all the philosophies.
Yes.
And thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much. It's a privilege to be here. Always being in Nepal is so special to me.
So you have been here before?
I have been here once before.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
We did our workshop before. 2022 June. We had our workshop done.
Wow.
Yeah, that's when I have been to Nepal before, but coming to teach to Nepal was 2022 June.
Okay.
That was very special to my heart, though we had a smaller group, but everybody in that group benefited. So I always am very goal oriented. I am result oriented. And I feel there is no point if my students are not getting benefit, there is no point. So I'm always goal oriented. Yeah.
So nice to know that you are coming Nepal.
Yes, Nepal is definitely very special to me. Yeah, I feel naturally the energy of this place. It's so pure.
Right.
And
recently, 3 big saligram from Nepal have been to Ayodhya, and a statue of Lord Ram will be inscripted in our stone from Kaligandaki river. This is very, very special moment for us also.
For sure.
And this is such a milestone to make the relationship between India and Nepal.
For sure.
Well, you stay in Canada.
Yes.
But you are rooted in India.
Yes.
Your culture is rooted in India, in Indian philosophy, Eastern philosophy.
Yes.
So let's start from your childhood, from your spiritual upbringing. How was it, and how started? How you started?
Actually, I am from. I should say we do have a spiritual background because my grandfather was in Sri Aurobindo ashram.
Okay.
So that's how my grandfather was able to give education for my father.
Okay.
Because in those days education was not so important, but mother and Sri Aurobindo made it a point that education is very important.
Wow.
So because of that, my father got educated. He became the first engineer of the town,
Okay.
So we it was like because of.
So you were born
in Pondicherry.
Pondicherry, the town of Sri Aurobindo.
So, Aurobindo ashram is there. Aurobindo ashram is there in Pondicherry. We all my base is from Aurobindo. I can proudly say, happily say, my base was from Aurobindo.
I'm really happy to know that you are from Pondicherry because I have been there. I've been to Auroville also, seen that temple and the solar kitchen and everything. Such a beautiful.
I teach a lot in Auroville.
Really?
Yes, whenever I go, I have workshops in Auroville.
That's such a nice community.
Yes.
And you were there. And so, because of Aurobindo's teaching, your parents were
they all became a little more receptive to holistic way of life. So otherwise, I don't think so. Anybody in Pondi, they are more open to holistic way of life. because we have a very strong foundation of Aurobindo in Pondicherry. Pondicherry is a holistic city.
Right.
So, and I was a very sick child as a child. I was very, very sick. So, because I was kind of sick and having something difficulties in going to school, etc., etc. So, I was in a constant seeking for me to get well. So, that is how I got to spirituality. So, and then I learned at a very young age, around, I think I started meditation when I was 14. I started meditation and that got my health better. Then when I was 16, I met my guru. My guru from Salem. Salem. It's a small town in Tamil Nadu. I met my guru and I stayed with him for 6 years to study the art of Tantra. And
is it near Kannur?
No, Kannur is in Kerala.
Okay.
Salem is a small, it's a city in Tamil Nadu.
Okay. Yeah, so you stayed with your master?
Master for 6 years.
What was his name?
His name is Jnana Desikan.
Jnana
Desikan. Jnana means wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wisdom slave or a wisdom teacher.
Okay.
Jnana Desikan.
Is he still?
No, my guru had a samadhi in 2020.
Oh, just 2
years
before.
Yes.
3 years before.
Yeah. So, so after that, I'm like more. I have to teach more.
So you stayed with him
for 6 years.
For 6 years, and you were learning what was
medicine. Siddha.
What was his teaching?
He is actually a Siddha practitioner. He does Varma. I don't know whether you guys know about Varma. Marma therapy.
Marma therapy.
Yeah,
yes.
He's a specialist in that. I think there were only 4 people in Tamil Nadu those days. He's one of the person. He's very good in Marma therapy, and he's very good in medicine. And he's in like how we say yogi in the northern India, we say Siddhar. Siddhar. He's a Siddhar. So I come from the Siddhar lineage. So I learnt about medicine, how to make your body into medicine, how to incorporate holistic way of life for making our whole being into medicine and healing others.
Well, the teaching of Aurobindo seems not that much tilted towards Siddhas, isn't it?
No.
His teaching were more.
I think the difference what I felt within Aurobindo and my guru is that my guru was more of a medicine guy. He was treating people with medicine and herbs. Aurobindo didn't do that. Yeah, Aurobindo only gave diksha and only gave, awakening, more into awakening and, way of life. But in southern side, Siddhar means it's the tradition of healing people with medicine. And lot of famous Siddhars are there. I don't know whether you guys know. You can do a research. Bogar was a famous Siddhar. Bogar. Pambadi Siddhar, we come in that lineage. Korakar, they're all.
We have heard when the word Siddha, Siddha comes, we think of Yogananda because his autobiography of Yogi told about Lahadi Maasai or Mahavatar Baba. That line is of Siddhas. So, do you have some sort of connection with them?
I think we go more with Agastya. I don't know whether you've heard about Agastya. Agastya Muni.
Yes.
We come into more of that lineage. Yeah, Agastya Muni was a medicine guy. He made his body itself into medicine. We come in that lineage. That is why we are able to teach Tantra more powerful, because we believe that our body is medicine. Our body is a temple, our soul
itself is
a medicine.
Yes. Normally, in this modern time, the body is house of disease. Or Buddhism says that the world itself is dukkha. Suffering.
Yes.
And now you say this is medicine.
No. When you should know there is
such a nice
there is a way to make your body into medicine. There is a way. There is the beautiful way to make your body into medicine. Once you start loving yourself at 360 degree, your body becomes medicine automatically. So whether are you loving your body 360 degree is a bigger question mark. So I think in my teaching I incorporate self-love a lot. I feel that this is Bhagavan's place. Bhagavan lives in this place.
Right.
When Bhagavan is living in this place, that is the soul, then this body becomes a temple. When the body becomes a temple, then we are. What is the problem here? What is the problem in human life? We are so blessed to be here, and everything becomes beautiful. I think the perception. We need to change the perception looking human life.
So you were saying that this body is a medicine.
Oh yeah, it can become a medicine. There is a process for it. Like I don't know, I tell you small.
So when you say that,
Yeah.
you don't have any problem in your body.
If see, we don't see problem as problem.
I mean disease.
No, that's what, we don't see them as disease.
Okay.
They are a communication to us. If you have a discomfort, for example, suppose if I have a discomfort, because nowadays I work like Indian zone, I work in Indian zone, I work in European zone, I work in the Canadian zone. So my sleep has become lesser.
Of course.
Yeah, so when my sleep has become lesser, yes, my body, I do get, inflamed, because less sleep, more heat, body inflamed. So there are ways to cool down the system. It's a communication. Body is trying to communicate to you, telling that you're burning too much. So when we hear the communication, when I listen to my body, I come back. I take a break. I drink more water. I go into meditative state. Once you're in a meditative state, the body starts healing by itself. So you have everything, but are we accessing those power is a question mark. Yeah, and I don't believe in these labels given by doctors. I don't believe. I think it's just one way of trying to put you in a box and make you sit in one place. So I don't generally don't go by labels. Labels means like diabetes, blood pressure, and any kind of mental issues. Depression. I don't like the word depression. I feel those labels have got a lot of negativity. So whenever clients comes to me or any student comes to me, they say that, "Ma, mujhe aisa hai, and I'm having these issues." I said, "Okay, okay, drop everything. Tell me your symptoms. What is happening to you right now? Just tell me your symptoms. Right. Okay, we'll work. We'll work and get better from here." So if you're feeling very tired, blah 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 blah. Okay, come, let's sit. Let's work together. It's, I think, out of love, everything is possible. I am a strong believer of that. So when I was young, I remember my dad and my mother used to feel very bad. I used to go into faint, and I used to be in a fainted state for a very long time.
Oh.
So doctors will say that no, like her blood pressure has come to 20-30. Then when I met my guru told me, Baba, your soul has to stay in the body for you to be healthy. So then he taught me a technique how to ground and be in the body. Then after that my sickness all disappeared. But I was very sick as a child. So I think I understood, okay, it's very easy to cure everything if you connect with the earth energy. So all my healing modalities and all my way of teaching is that first I take care of the body. I'm very, very particular when students say that they're having this problem, this issue, that issue. I said that the first thing you have to do is ground yourself. Once you stay grounded, connected to the earth energy, your sickness will not be a sickness. Your sickness will become a communication to you. It's trying to tell us something, but we are not listening.
Yeah, as you were saying that when we say we have to listen to our body.
Yes.
A thought came to me that like we feel uncomfortable while working, while doing things, and then we know that there is something wrong in our body. Yeah. But we, in the flow of life, in this hustle and bustle, we just run, and then when totally exhaustion happens, when you are totally exhausted,
we burn out.
You have to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
So when those small symptoms occur, you need to watch that.
100%.
And when you start watching,
your body will automatically start to heal.
Yeah, when you start listening to your body.
Yes, your body will start automatically.
And you will do things that are necessary to do for the body.
Yes, and I think one thing humans have forgotten is listening to their body. Right. They have forgotten that. That is the basics. We don't listen to sublime messages. That's the message always. In any situation, when a situation is very difficult, there is a message underneath. We don't listen to that message underneath. If we listen to the message underneath, the situation will solve. For example, somebody is having financial difficulties. Right. There is a message underneath. There is one message what we talk. We both are talking, but the energy is conveying something. If we humans pay attention to the energy conveying, then situation will solve. That is an art where all human beings were practicing long ago. Now that art is forgotten. Now we only want to, we say we want to be logical, we only want to talk like this. But we are not absorbing the energy, what is the energy trying to communicate with you. Once we get that energy communication, and to correct energy is easy, because energy has got no label. So once there is no how can it define energy? We can't define energy. So then you can actually synchronize with that energy, we can change. Then situation will change. This is my Taraka mantra. I believe in this. Everything, anything is possible to change. Are we ready to change? Are we ready to transform? Are we ready to listen? We have forgotten the skill of listening to us. We forgotten to listen to, like, suppose if we have hand pain, we say, okay, we'll rub it, we'll take one tablet, we'll go. But we won't listen. Okay, this pain is coming from where? Where is the pain starting? We don't know. We'll say we'll have a headache, but we don't know from why the headache is there. What kind of headache? When I tell my clients, okay, describe me a headache. What is there to describe in a headache? They tell me. Then I'll tell. I'll give them ideas. Okay, there is pounding headache. There is throbbing headache. There is dull headache. So many energy. So once you start putting attention and identifying what kind of headache it is, our body has got life force energy. Automatically we are diverting energy there because we are putting attention. When you put attention, energy flows there. When the energy flows there, 50% of the ailments is cured. Yeah, but no, we get scared because the doctor will say, oh, your diabetes is very high, your blood pressure is very high, that's it, finished. You have to keep taking medicine for lifetime.
You need to start medicine or you will have a heart attack.
Heart attack.
You will fall anywhere on the road and then they are scared.
They are feeding fear. Fear has become a biggest market now. You want to win something, we want to feed fear. Yes. Yeah, they feed fear, like even for Joshi, people who go to astrologers, I would not say every astrologer is like that, but 50% astrologers will feed fear. Oh, if you don't do this, you're going to get this. That is a very wrong way. No, I have a rule in my school. If somebody is feeding you fear, he is not a person to associate. Straightforward. I tell all my clients, I tell all my students, if somebody is trying to feed you fear, cut his relationship. We don't want such energy. Okay. If he is not evolved to give positive words to you, why even associate with that person?
Definitely.
That is the vicious thing. The only with fear, our COVID became a big thing.
Big thing.
Yeah. Human dies. I am not saying human don't die. We die. Human being has to die. Right? We all have to die one day. But so much of fear was fed. Which, instead of people dying out of COVID, people started dying out of heart attack.
Yes.
Because the fear.
They did. Yeah.
Okay. So, and we have to see both ways. I feel that fear is something which we all have to overcome. We can only overcome with love. I always say, when people say when they have a lot of fear, I tell them, okay, theek hai, chalo, come, be with me for a day. Then I'll give them some meditation, what to do. I suggest them, I follow up with them. First, we'll remove the fear. Okay. If fear is there, you can never be successful in life. You can try, I can tell you, I can give you in writings.
We get lots of call from people as we take interview with many gurus from all works of life, all philosophy. People call us, and especially there are few identical problems we have seen. People say that if we go to astrologer, they say that you have Pitri dosha, and doshas from ancestors.
Yes.
One sort of doshas people tell most of the time. And another one is they say that we had nothing to do with Tantra, we did nothing associated with these tantric practices. I mean, when I'm saying tantric practices, especially this mantra chanting and going to the this aghoris and things. Not we haven't any we don't have any association with them. But out of blue, one day I was shivering. I was sort of I was just shivering. Whole body was doing some sort of
Yeah.
strange thing,
Yeah.
and I was saying that okay, bring some ashes, bring some tikka, bring some rice and thing, and sindoor and tikka and thing, and put mala in your my neck and do this thing. I was just telling these things to my husband, to my friend, and I had no idea what was happening, what was possessing me, and this sort of possessing thing.
Yeah.
These are many problems people tell us about. And another thing, someone comes to me
Yeah.
and tells, okay, now you go to this place and go and do this thing, like either you go to India and do your job, or you go to Canada, or you go to Australia, or you go to Arab and do your thing and stay there for 2 years or 3 years, and then you will not have any one more day and you have to return. And that guy said to me, it was a real incident, and he told me that I got a call, and I got a call from that some entity, and that told me, okay, go to Saudi Arabia and work there for 2 years. And then I went there as I was having problems, so I went there and I earned. It was quite okay, and I stayed for 2 years, and then I felt like, okay, I'm earning good and everything is fine. Let me stay for 1-2 more months, and then the second day of when this 2 year passed away, the second day of the third year, I couldn't go out of my room. Suddenly I had lakwa, or what you say, the paralysis of some part of my body, and I had to come back to my country.
Wow.
This kind of problems, and they say that someone is telling, and my dreadlocks are growing and I cannot cut. When I wanted to cut the dreadlock, that comes and say that okay, you cannot do this, you cannot have lasun, or onion and garlic, and you have to do this practice. You cannot touch anyone, you have to wear some sort of dress. This kind of suggestion, this kind of information are coming to the people, and they say, who is driving me? I don't know. What shall I do? This kind of different energies are working in my body. I'm suffering. Where shall I go? Many times my bed is moving. My door are opening by itself. This kind of strange things are happening, and they say, I haven't done any sort of practices. Out of blue, this happened to me. There are so many calls coming to me like that. So what do you think are the reason behind this kind of problems?
The first thing, let me address the Pitru-dosha.
Okay.
Pitru-dosha, it means like your ancestors.
Ancestors.
Right? We are connected to our ancestors. We cannot deny that.
Okay.
You are connected to your mother, father, and your grandparents, both sides. The connection is there.
Right.
It's been proved because of our DNA. Right. So DNA is there in our body. So ancestors are true. Right. And when your ancestors didn't have peaceful transit.
Right.
That energy is there in the astral level. Kaushik astral, the energy level, it's there. So when we are trying to evolve, and that energy can become an obstacle. It is possible. So that's why even I'll always say that instead of you getting scared about these ancestors, start connecting to your grandparents. Pray to them. Out of love. You don't have to do tamasha and all. You don't have to go to temple. Nothing. You karme. At least monthly once. You sit and you do your prayers. Okay. Just pray. Because their energy is there in my body, in my DNA. Whatever it is, I am connected to my grandfather. It is there. My grandfather was connected to his grandfather. Then you see the lineage. The energy is there. Energy trail is there. This is true. But we don't have to get scared of them. I don't believe in Pitru-dosha. Why I don't believe in Pitru-dosha? Dosha will only come when we have neglected something. When we, in some family, they do monthly puja. I don't know whether it's there in Nepal. In my Navasod is there. Monthly once on Amavasya, we do prayers for our ancestors.
Yes, we also do that. We give tarpan.
On
Amavasya, no moon.
Yes, we do that because what is the thing that we are recognizing them.
Yes.
When I do for my deceased parents, I'm not only doing for my deceased parents, I'm also doing for her parents, everybody. But who died recently, we're doing.
Yes.
So in this way, it's like offering my respect and my love. I'm doing out of love and respect.
Right.
That is not there these days. We are not
do it as a ritual.
Ritual. We don't want that. That is why we have this kind of obstruction coming to us. We should never do anything out of fear or out of pose. We should do everything out of love. प्यार से करना पड़ेगा. We have to do everything out of love. Even when you go to temple, we should go out of love. I'm going to temple today. Now I'm going to go see my Devi Deva today. That should be the love. So this should not be should be given to children in this way. We should say, come, let's go to temple. Devi will be there. Nice decoration will be there for her. Let's go see her. Let's go see her. Take her prasad. Eat prasad there. Be family time there. Go around the temple there. Explain children why we have to do them out of love. Right. Don't tell them, if you don't do this, we'll get this. That fear we should not feed. Unfortunately, we are doing it unknowingly. Unknowingly, we are feeding fear. So, Pitru dosha can be solved very, very easily out of love. Again, I'm saying, whatever you don't have to go to any Joshier or any astrologer. If you feel that you have forgotten your lineage, it is the mistake, no?
Yes.
How can you forget your grandfather?
Right.
How can you forget your people who gave you life?
Who are your foundation?
How? It's impossible to forget them. If you have forgotten them, you have come too far away from humanity.
Yes.
Then what humanity are we talking?
Right.
Yeah? If you have not fed your parents at home, what is the point feeding others outside? Ghar mein hai na, our home people are there. You are not taking care of them and going and taking care of everybody in the road. Does it make sense? No, we have to take care of our family. So I think Pitru dosha can be solved easily with only this small thing, like whatever puja or whatever offering you are doing at home, do it out of love. Even when you light a diya, it should not be because, my time chal raha hai, 9 o'clock I have to light the diya. No, you should light the diya, every day I go and have a shower, I come, I put decoration for her, I light a diya because I love it.
Right.
I'm loving it. I love to decorate her. She is nothing but a part of me. If you have developed this relationship, then all these doshas will disappear. It is only, all this dosha and everything are only in the energy level. And energy we can change anytime. You can tell yourself, like Muslim people, right? They do this 45 days Ramzan. Like that, our Hindus also, we have lot of fasting. Everything if you do out of love, your energy, what is playing in your body, it's entirely different. But if you just do it because of a ritual, it has got negative energy only. First, this we have to understand. So, if I am taking Ekadashi Virat, means I have to do it in such a way, I am doing this because this one day Ekadashi will make my body empty, I will be able to receive more energy, I can be happy receiving that energy in the name of Lord Vishnu. Bas, this is the truth. But what will do? No, if I don't do Ekadashi, God will come and punish me. All this is all drama. These are all drama. God will never punish you.
And tomorrow is Ekadashi, so I need to have a lot of food today.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, today is Ekadashi, I cannot eat food.
Yeah.
And when you are doing in this kind of
Yes.
situation,
This all will give you negative energy.
right.
All this will actually
do it with love.
Everything with love. Even if you drink water, drink with love, because water is a blessing from nature.
Right.
Yeah, and today I was having a cup of water here. Itna acha hai. Nepal water is so good, man. You don't need bottled water. Natural water is so good. I felt so blessed. Nowadays to have natural water is the biggest blessing.
Yes.
So I think, have you ever thanked our water? When we drink water, do we ever thank our water? No. Our humanity has been tapering nature so much. We never thank them. Right. We don't say thank you. No more. One time also while drinking water, So nice. Today morning I was feeling this. When I told them I want to have normal Nepal water. I don't want to have bottled water. Give me that. I wanted to drink and see because so much of love was there. Nature's blessing. Have you ever thanked before a fruit before eating? We don't connect that way. No, see, so tasty, yaar. No pesticides, directly from the freshly. Very rarely we get. So I think
so with the in the context of ancestor.
Yeah.
So what you said was remember them, and in these no moon days,
yes,
if possible, do some ritual
definitely
with love, with respect,
yeah.
And once a year or twice a year we get this. One time is the exact day when they passed away. That day,
yes.
And another one is
Pitri-paksha. Yeah.
And in those days also you do your ritual with
love. Yes, with the love.
With love.
It should be out of happiness.
And always you need to be thankful to them
100%.
Because of them you are there.
Definitely.
And with this kind of good, positive, loving attitude, you can tell them to bless you. And all those problems will be healed.
Everything will be healed, and they are the biggest healing. Ancestors are biggest healing. Yeah. Because just imagine.
We say in Nepal that last time when there was Pitri-paksha, I was taking one interview with one guru, and he was saying that even if God want to give you something, your Pitri or your ancestor can take that away from you.
Yes.
Because they are more close to you, and they are in the middle, so they can give you boon, blessing, or you can sneeze it out of you.
Yes.
So you need to be very, very careful about Pitris, and you need to be respectful to them and do all the rituals.
Understand them, instead of seeing them as our alien.
Okay, and when we were talking this in English, let's assume that this video is being watched by non-Hindu or non-Indian, non-Eastern, someone from America or Canada or Australia, and they, when they are hearing this sort of ritual that we do in East, what do you tell them?
Actually, when you actually break and see, I'm so thankful to the universe. I lived 20 years in Canada.
Okay.
And I've been working very closely with the indigenous community there.
Yes.
In all the communities, I've got that connection because we also come from the indigenous kind. We like to go to the nature worship. So they also worship ancestors. They call grandfathers and grandmothers.
Right.
That's how they address elders, grandfathers, grandmothers. That's how they address. So I think worshipping ancestors is there in every community. Everybody does that.
Like I have heard from this Native Americans, Indians, they tell about this.
Yes. So
and
that is
what about the Christian American or Western?
Christians definitely take a little time to understand our concept. Muslims also a little open nowadays.
Because why I'm asking this, because you are living there.
Yes.
You must have get lots of questions from them also.
Yes. For Christians, whenever I talk to any Christian or any other community, I'll tell them, let's keep away our religion, and just talk like humans.
Right.
So I'll ask them basic question, like I ask us everybody, did you come to this earth from the sky? You came through your mother. Your mother came through her grandmother. So your grandmother is true. And it has been proved scientifically that before you could be born, your embryo was there in your grandmother's womb. It has been proved. So our anatomy says that it has been proved of late. Nature has been proved. So when you your DNA has been proved. In your DNA, you have your grandfather's essence is there, your grandmother's essence is there. That's why sometimes you get that, 5 generations, they wouldn't have curly hair. The 6th generation, suddenly curly hair will come. Because somebody in their ancestor had that curly hair. Because the DNA match happened in such a way, you got the curly hair back. So it is like in a bald hair, it's all DNA. So when you all can accept that, why can't you accept that the energy is there in your body too? So, but you know what, it's so surprisingly, even Christians, they have got one day called All Souls Day. I don't know, I don't know whether you have heard about it.
No.
It's called All Souls Day. It comes in the November. November 1st week. I'm not very sure about the dates. They pray to all the ancestors that day. they go to the cemetery, they offer flowers, they sit, they pray, and they connect with all the energies. So every year, one day, it is there in the Christianity.
Okay. So let's jump to the next question about this bad energy harming them.
Yes. See, the person whoever has told this, we had
the example that I told
the example to share. If that person got scared because that energy was trying to communicate with him, so if he has got scared with this kind of experience, first of all, he was not ready to get the experience. If he's got scared. So I hear a lot of these stories in my clients. I have a lot of clients who come to it because they have this experience.
You can share some specific examples so that it will be helpful.
People have hallucinations. Spiritual hallucination is predominantly there.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of clients. Lot of clients, lot of people. I get because to me clients come like this only.
Okay.
They'll go try everywhere. Nothing works out. Final resort. Okay, let's go and see here. That is how people come.
Right.
So I have had lot of stories like one spiritual hallucination is very, very high.
Okay.
So somebody is trying to talk to me. I'm hearing voice here. They're trying to come and do this to me, and somebody trying to sexually molest me. But nothing physically is happening. But the energy wise, that is it is there in the spiritual hallucination. So I generally when I talk to the client like this, I don't try to, even though I see something, I will never address what is that. I will just tell, okay, fine, you're feeling something, so it may be true, and I agree with you. So now let's see how to communicate better. Because when somebody is going through hallucination, he is not going to accept that he is hallucinating. A client is coming to you, he is having some trouble, he will never accept he has a trouble. So we will have to play that psychological game with him, talk to him psychologically, calm him down first. Then I'll do the grounding. Usually hallucination will go away like this if you ground the person properly.
Okay.
There is a way we do, like for when very difficult cases, I stand on their feet. I stand on the feet, I root my energy into them and I ground them to the earth energy. So usually the hallucination will stop. Because hallucination is happening because of more of Vata energy. I don't know whether Ayurveda. When Vata energy is become very, very high in the body, we become very spaced out. In meditation also, when you meditate for a very long time, we have this kind of a spacey feeling, right? It's coming because of the ether energy is increasing in the body. When the ether energy increases in the body, if we don't have a grounding properly, if we don't take care of the root chakra properly, we will get sick. We will have ailments. We will have a sickness. Why? Because our tree, for example, I am the tree root has become weak. It has become shaky. The tree can fall down with one blow of wind. Right? So, root is very important. So, I will say, I tell my students, we are the banyan tree. You are not just a normal tree. You know what is a banyan tree, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So, when the banyan tree, as it keeps growing, it has got roots coming to the, and it becomes very, very strong. Nobody can shake it. Yes. I say that is how we should be. So, I'll take any kind of energy. I will stand still. I will stand still. I will not get shaken. So, that is all because of the earth energy. I am able to hold the earth energy strong and grasp the earth energy and stay grounded. So, this is very important. So, this whatever the situation you said, his grounding was not good. 110. That's why he got paralysis. Paralysis comes because less of earth energy. Really? You are not grounded. Very simple. Paralytic attack happens because of a high range of Vata energy in the body. Your Vata goes and gets into the bone system and muscle system and not seen for a very long time leads to paralysis.
Okay.
This is how we see in our lineage. So, because we want to cure that person, right? So, this is how we see. So, for me, I wouldn't say there is no energy. And I wouldn't say there is no Siddhi where somebody will try to do something to you, or you can get it, somebody talking to you and giving you some powers. And I'm not denying that and all.
Right.
But I'll always say that you should, whatever you're doing, if you have even 0.1% fear, don't do it. Resolve the fear, overcome your fear and then do anything. So fear is something which will give you negative effects. So that person had some degree of fear. Now, though he was getting good job and everything, he had a lot of fear into him. Now, what's the fear? No, if I don't do this, then I'm going to get this problem.
And in the back of mind, he had that he have told that you have just 2 years.
Yes,
the next day,
his mind itself made all this tamasha. Our mind is a Pandora box. Our mind, right? It has got a lot of dirt and jewel. So by meditation, we remove the dirt and we enhance the jewel. So it is possible. It is possible to get siddhi and all. It's possible to have magic show done. Everything is possible. But you have to have your intentions right.
You have told many times that you need to be grounded.
Yes.
You need to be connected with the earth energy. Can you exactly say how you could ground yourself?
See, let us take this. I'll always have in my school tree of life.
Yes.
Tree of life.
Yes.
Tree is there.
Yeah.
Trunk is there. Beautiful. Your trunk can be huge. Your tree can be huge. But if the root is getting weak, with one blow of wind, the tree will fall down. Done. Khatam ho gayi. Story khatam. That means you have not grounded enough properly. The root came out, and after that you can't plant the tree again. It is not going to revive again. Khatam ho gayi. So I tell my students every day they have to ground. They have to sit. They have to do the rooting exercise. Like they imagine a roots coming out of their body into the ground, earth energy. I'll tell them to feel the smell and everything, earth smell. Because as we keep, there's a visualization technique. It's also a tantra. It's in tantra only. When we keep doing it, our body will become stronger. See, lot of beautiful energy is there outside. Beautiful energy. But the energy will be ready to come to you. But if you're not ready to receive, you will fall sick.
Okay. Even with the good energy.
Of course, because you're not able to take them, no. One nuclear reactor is there. If the transformer is not ready to receive the energy, the transformer will burst. Right. So what is important? Capacity to receive energy is important. So our body capacity should be ready to maximum. So we have to stay grounded, healthy. Grounded, healthy, rooted to my my knowledge, my wisdom, my universe. No, so grounding is the number one key for success. Grounding is the number one key for good health. Grounding is the number one key to have your ego as a checkmate. Spiritual ego has become a latest fashion. Yeah, so spiritual ego has to be a checkmate. It can be only a checkmate when we connect to the grounding energy. Yeah, our root chakra. See, people think that root chakra means it's only sexuality. Root chakra means having fun, sexual fun. That is garbage. Yeah, if your root chakra has been damaged, your health is gone for a toss. Yeah, if you have one blow in the root chakra, if somebody can actually punch you there, you die. Because that is a place of existence. So neglecting root chakra, it's like, it's a crime. Yeah, and abusing root chakra is also a crime. For me, I would say you are abusing a root chakra is a crime. When I say abusing a root chakra, it's like what to say when people in the name of, off late, people in the name of Tantra, I'm a Tantric.
Could you give some specific ideas or specific practice audience who are watching us could do at home, because we don't know who is watching us from which corner of the world. So let's say, okay, if they have this kind of problems, then let's say, okay, if they are watching us at home, and let's give some techniques to them so that they can practice it at home and have some sort of solace.
The first thing is that keep your feet ground in the floor. Okay. Keep your feet
grounded. Exactly. Touch the
like this.
Ground.
Flat in the floor.
Right.
Yeah. Don't cross your feet if you're sitting in the chair. Yeah. But if you're sitting in Padmasana, it's okay to cross your feet.
Okay.
Yeah, because when you're sitting in the Padmasana, your spinal cord is straight. Energy is flowing straight. But if sitting in the chair, crossing the legs, it's like, obstructing energy. So don't cross your legs, keep it straight, flat in the floor.
Right.
And try to feel your feet flat in the floor.
Okay.
Try to observe. I would always say go to the center of the feet, close your eyes, go to the center of the feet and just breathe. Just breathe from their feet. Take your consciousness to the feet.
Okay.
Take your consciousness to the feet and just feel your feet. Feel, okay, if you have any pain, any burning is there, any of you feeling very cold or you're sweating, put attention in your feet. If they do every day 5 minutes of attention in their feet, sitting down or sitting in the Padmasana, sitting down means the feet will be better. If you can just focus on that, staying that, automatically the body has a memory of grounding you down. You don't have to ground yourself. Automatically your body will stay grounded.
Just by stepping on the ground.
Just like this. With consciousness.
Okay, this is
This is the basics.
Okay.
So whenever they go for an interview, I tell them, interview or a job interview, I tell them, keep your feet flat on the floor. And before you start talking, put your hand in your knees and press a bit. Your confidence will increase. Just because, she has our back. Universe is holding our back. I am pressing. I'm consciously pressing. I'm like, universe is holding my back. I'm like, okay, Now I answer because I am grounded. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready. This is the basics. This is one basic exercise I tell everybody. Children especially, I tell them, okay, for 2 minutes just sit down, just focus on your feet. I tell them to close your eyes, focus on the feet. Sometimes for children I say, okay, imagine colors. Imagine a brown color, imagine a white color. See, paint your feet in the white color. Just keep looking at, they like it. Imagination, right? They like it. So as they keep doing it, that child will become less ADHD. Hyperactive child will become calm. Automatically will become calm. Our body is so special. We have got so much of memory in our body. We think that, our body is just given to us like that. No. Your body is given to you according to the purpose of your soul. You have this body because your soul needed this kind of a chemistry, needed this kind of a body in this birth. So it's not like that. It is out of some purpose we are here in this body. I am here in this janma, in this body because this is my vehicle for my soul to travel.
And for them, who are possessed by some sort of energy from outside, what are the basic things that they can do? See,
when they are possessed with some energy, they cannot help themselves. Okay. Because what is happening, that they are going a little out of control. Unless they are able to...
I have heard one example. One woman was saying that she was in deep depression, very, very severe, and she started listening to spiritual songs, bhajan, chants, and continuously she was listening to these chants, and she had given the testimony that she came out of this all problem just because of her listening to these spiritual songs.
Yeah, that is called self-hypnotism. The name of this is called self-hypnotism. Whenever you listen to a continuous vibration, sound is a vibration.
Right.
When you keep listening over and over again, our body, our brain, the frontal lobe goes into a zone, a trance zone.
Okay.
When we go to the trance zone in the frontal lobe, there is the pineal gland starts secreting properly. When the pineal gland starts secreting properly, your depression is cured. So, this is called self-hypnotism. This is how hypnotism works. You are listening to a bhajan continuously over and over again. Our body goes into a trance state of that bhajan. Because vibration, sound travels, vibration, frequency. That frequency is able to connect to your brain. Your nervous system is able to calm down because of that. Because the nervous system is calming down because of that, your frontal lobe becomes activated. When your frontal lobe activates, your pineal gland activates. It's science.
The Secrets of Life with Suvas Agam.